and to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. And another function is to soften the palm fruit so that you can separate the fruit from bunches easily. And it also can condense the oil on the surface of the fruit, so it will be more easily to extract the oil from the fruit. And the lid can open and close automatically because we use the motor control the lid. Okay, we close the lid of the sterilizer. Normally for the palm oil production line, we use the boiler to provide the steam to the whole processing line. And for the boiler, normally we have the biomass type and the natural gas type. So you can choose one according to your personal condition. But normally, most of our customers choose the biomass type because you can use the bunches and the fiber as the fuel to to provide the steam to the whole processing line. And you can see the right pipe. The steam will be transferred into the whole processing line through this kind of right pipe. And this is the steam distributor to distribute the steam to the different machines in the whole processing line. Yes, the degree of the sterilizer can reach 145 degree, and after 1 hour later, we finish the sterilization, and we open the lid. We use the hoist to lift the cages from the sterilizer tank, and now we came into our next section, that is the palm fruit separator section. We use the machines as name is thresher. We pour the palm fruit into our thresher. For our thresher, we use the drum type thresher. You can see from the video, our thresher can long more than 3 meters and wide more than 1.6 meters, so that your palm fruit have enough time to be separated from bunches in this machine. And in the bottle of the thresher, there have a screw conveyor to transfer the palm fruit into our next section. And we use this bucket elevator to transfer the palm fruit into our digester. The material of this bucket elevator is carbon steel. So normally our customer can use this bucket elevator more than 2 or 3 years without any deformation. And then your palm fruit come into the distribute screw conveyor, and we came into our digester section. Normally we equip with our production line with 2 digesters. The function of digester is, you can see from the video, in the bottle there have a motor. The motor drives the knife inside to rotate, to cut the fruit into pieces. And the function of digester is to cut the fruit into pieces to reduce the pressure of the presser, and can help your presser using more longer time. And you can see they also have the steam pipe around the digester tank, and to increase the fluidity of your oil. This part is our collector. This collector is used to collect the oil when the digester cut the palm fruit into pieces, to to avoid so many oil transferred into our presser, to reduce the pressure of our presser, and to make our presser using more longer time. And for our presser, we using double screw oil presser. You can see from the video there have two screw inside, and those two screw rotate relative, and there have hydraulic bottom in the tail of our presser. So the hydraulic bottom can control the pressure of our presser automatically, can ensure the most oil you will get, and meanwhile to ensure the complete of your palm kernel. Because when your palm kernel oil mixed with palm oil, your oil can reach the edible standard. And then the crude oil will be transferred into oil storage tank. And through the pump, your oil arrives in our cleaning section. The first cleaning machine is our vibrating screen. This vibrating screen is using the stainless steel to ensure the best quality oil you will get, and through vibrating to remove the light impurity from your oil. And this vibrating screen have two levels. You can see from the video. The first level is 20 mesh, and the second level is 40 mesh. Can remove the 95% impurity from your oil. And this vibrating screen can discharge the impurity automatically to achieve the automatic production. Then your oil will be transferred into our clarification tank. Through the high-speed rotary, you can see there have a stainless steel tank inside, and through the high-speed rotary, the cleaning oil will be flow inside the tank, and the heavy impurity will be sedimented in the bottle of the clarification tank. Some of other manufacturers using some machine like the natural sediment, so that that not have enough efficient for production, and
有买家进入直播间了。
the natural sediment method cannot reach the automatic production. After clarification, your oil will be transferred through this pump into our plate filter. You can see there have so many levels of our filter, and the function of this filter is to remove the small impurities, and also can remove part of the water of your oil. And normally we equip with our customer for this filter with hydraulic automatic control filter, can discharge the impurity by itself. And this machine can remove the 99% of impurities. Then your oil will be transferred into another oil storage tank, and through the pump we arrive in our vacuum dryer system. Because there have a lot of water rate in our crude oil, we need use the vacuum dryer system to remove the water from your oil, so that can prevent the acid value become high, and to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. And for this vacuum dryer system, we use the vacuum system, vacuum environment, and so that when the degree of this tank reach 80 degrees, the water will be evaporated from your oil. This part is collector. When we created the vacuum environment, some of your oil will be extracted from the tank. So in order to minimize your oil loss, we equip the collector in here. This one is water jet vacuum pump to create the vacuum environment for the dryer system.
有买家进入直播间
After
了。
this dryer system, the water rate of your oil can reduce to about 0.2%, so that your oil can be storage more than half a year. And through another pump, your crude oil will be transferred into our crude oil tank. Yes. Yeah, for oil storage tank, we also have the steam pipe inside to heating your oil, to make your oil more fluid, to increase the fluidity of your oil, so that to ensure to ensure the oil. Okay, above is the procedure of our palm oil production line. So if you have any problem, any question about our palm oil production line, you can send message to me, or you can send message to my backend workers. Okay, for now, we have this kind of production line in different African countries like Liberia, like Nigeria, and Ivory Coast, and Ghana. So for now, we also have factory and branch in Nigeria. If you are interested in this kind of business, you can contact us, or you can contact our worker in Nigeria, and we will arrange you to visit some machines in our factory. Okay, this part video is to show you the filter, how to discharge the impurities. And this one is the boiler. Okay, above is the procedure of our palm oil production line. Hello everyone, this is Jessie from China. Hello everyone, this is Jessie from China Doing Company. Today
有
we
买
are
家进入
going
直播
to
间了。
talk about the palm oil production line. Yeah, as we all know that the palm oil is one of the most demanded oil around the world, and the palm plantation spreads all over the world. So many of our customers want to engage in palm oil business, but they don't know more about the palm oil production line. So today we are going to introduce the procedure of our palm oil production line, and make you learn more about palm oil industry. Hello everyone. Okay, I will introduce the palm oil production line through this video. Yeah, For palm oil press machines, we have the single oil press machines like 500 kilogram per hour and 1 or 2 tons per hour. And we also have this kind of whole line, including the sterilizer, thresher, digester, presser, and the cleaning section, vacuum dryer. So you can choose the machines according to your capacity. Normally, the 500 kilogram per hour's capacity is suitable for someone who have palm plantation about 100 hectares, and if you have 200 hectares palm plantation, our 1 tons or 2 tons palm oil production machines is more suitable for you. Okay, I will introduce the whole processing line according to this video. Okay, you can see this is the overview of our palm oil production factory. So our palm oil production factory better be built in near the palm plantation, because our palm fruit need to be processed within 48 hours, so that can prevent the increasing of acid value of your oil. So the palm oil factory built in the palm plantation can ensure your palm fruit can be processed within the shortest time. And you can see the truck transport the palm fruit into our palm fruit reception section. And we put the palm fruit into cages, and we use the hoist to transfer the cages into our sterilizer. And for these cages, we normally use the stainless steel to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. And you can see each sterilizer tank we can put 4 cages inside. And the lid of sterilizer controlled by the motor. The motor can open and close the lid automatically. And this part is our boiler room to provide the steam to the whole processing line. For the boiler, normally we have 2 type boiler. The first one is like the video show, is biomass boiler, and another is natural gas. You can choose one according to your personal condition, but normally our customer choose the biomass boiler because we can use the bunches and the fiber as fuel to heat in the boiler to provide the steam. And the steam will be transferred into the whole processing line through this kind of red pipe. And this part, you can see this part is the steam distributor to distribute the steam into the different equipment in the palm oil production line. You can see the steam will be transferred into the sterilizer. The function of our sterilizer is to make the palm fruit more softened and make the palm fruit easily separate from bunches, and to condense the oil on the surface of your palm fruit, so that the oil will be extract from the palm fruit easily. And the most important function for sterilizer is to avoid the increasing of the acidic value of your oil and to ensure the best oil you will get. And the degree of our sterilizer is 140 degree. And after hours later, we finish our sterilizer. We open the lid automatically, and we using the hoist to lift out the cages. And then we came into our next section, that is thresher. We pour the palm fruit into our thresher. For thresher, we use the drum type thresher. Our thresher long more than 3 meters and wide more than 1.6 meters, so your palm fruit have enough time to separate from bunches in this machine. And you can see the bunches will be collected by the trolley automatically, and you can use these bunches as the fuel of the boiler to reduce the cost of your production. And you can see there have a screw conveyor in the bottom of the thresher to transfer the palm fruit into our next section. We use this bucket elevator to transfer the palm fruit into our digester. Yeah, you can see this bucket elevator. We use the carbon steel. Normally, our customer can use this bucket elevator more than 2 or 3 years without any deformation. Yeah, this one is the screw distributor to distribute the palm fruit into different digester. Normally, we equip our palm oil production line with 2 digesters. You can see from the video, the model above the digester, driving the knife inside, rotary with the high speed to cut the palm fruit into pieces. The function of digester is to reduce the pressure of your oil presser, to cut the palm fruit into pieces. And you can see there also have the steam pipe around the digester tank. This part is to heating your oil and to improve the fluidity of your oil. And this one is our collector, used to collect the oil. When you cut the fruit into pieces, some of oil will be extract from the fruit. So we collect the oil in this tank to avoid so many oil into our presser, to reduce the pressure of our presser. The oil will be transferred into our storage tank through this pipe. And for our presser, we use the double screw oil presser. You can see there have 2 screws rotate in relatively, and there have hydraulic pump in the bottom of our presser to control
有买家进入直播间了。
to control the pressure of our presser automatically, and can ensure the most oil you will get, and meanwhile to ensure the complete of the palm kernel, because as we all know that the palm kernel also have oil. If the palm kernel oil mixed with palm oil, your oil will can reach the edible standard. So it is very important to ensure the complete of the palm kernel. And the crude oil will be transferred into this oil storage tank. And through pump, our oil will be into our cleaning section. The first cleaning machine is our vibrating screen. The material of this machine is stainless steel to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. And through vibrate to remove the light impurity from your oil. And you can see from the video there have two levels of oil, two levels of this machine. The first level is 20 mesh and the second level is 40 mesh. To remove the impurity level by level. And this machine also can discharge the impurities automatically. And then your oil will be flow into our clarification tank. You can see there also have the steam pipe in our clarification tank to increase the fluidity of your oil. And you can see there have a stainless steel inside the tank. And through high-speed rotation, the cleaning oil will be flowing to inside the tank, and the heavy impurity will be sediment in the bottle. You can see the heavy impurity will be settled in the bottle of our clarification tank. So in the market, some of manufacture of palm oil production machines using the natural sediment as for clarification tank. So the efficiency is not high enough, and it can reach the edible automatically production. After clarification, your oil transferred into another oil storage tank, and through the pump, the oil will be transferred into our filter. You can see there have so many levels of our filter to remove the impurity level by level. And this machine can remove the small impurities and also can remove the part of the water of your oil. And normally, this filter we use the hydraulic filter can discharge the impurities automatically to reach the automatic production. And then, after the filter, the impurity of your machines can, the impurity of your oil can reduce less than 1%. And then your oil will be transferred into our dryer system, vacuum dryer system. You can see there also have pipe inside to transfer the steam to heating the oil. And this tank we use the vacuum system so that in the degree about 80 degrees, the water of your oil will be evaporate.
买家在商祥看直播，打个招呼吧。
Hello. And this is the collector. To collect the oil, when we created the vacuum environment, some of the oil will be extracted from the vacuum dryer tank. So we use this collector to collect the oil to minimize your oil loss. And this one is water jet vacuum pump to create the vacuum environment for the vacuum dryer tank. Okay, after this machine, the water rate of your oil will be reduced to 0.2%, so that your oil can be stored more than half a year. And finally, through another pump, your oil will be transferred into our oil storage tank. For our oil storage tank, we there also have the steam pipe inside to heating the crude oil to increase the fluidity of your oil. And this part shows how to discharge the impurity from the filter. Okay, this part is the boiler. And this part is some equipment to deal with some smoking for the boiler to ensure the best environment, the factory environment. Okay, above is the procedure of our palm oil production line. And for now, we have this kind of project in different countries, such like Nigeria, such like Ivory Coast, Liberia, Tanzania, and Ghana. For now, we also have our factory in Nigeria. We also have the worker and engineer in Nigeria. So if you are interested in our machines and you have any problem with our machines, you can contact our back-end workers, and we also welcome to you visit our machines in China or Nigeria. Hello. Hello, this is Jessie from China. Hello, this is Doing Company. Hello, today we are going to talk about the procedure of palm oil production line. As we all know, the palm oil is one of the most demanded oil in the world, and the palm fruit plantations spread all over the world. So many of our customers want to engage in this business, but they don't know much about the procedure of our machines. And so today we are going to discuss about the procedure of our palm oil production line and make you learn more about the palm oil industry. Hello, this is Jessie. Welcome to my live broadcast. Hello. Okay, I will introduce the palm oil production line through this video. Actually, we have the different kind of palm oil produce machines with different capacity. If we have single oil press machines, and we have the whole line, like including the sterilizer, thresher, digester, presser, cleaning section, and so on. So for the single oil press machine, we have 500 kilograms per hour. We have 1 or 2 tons per hour. So you can choose different machine according to your demand. Normally, if you have 100 hectares palm fruit plantation, you can choose our 500 kilogram per hour palm oil produce machines. And if you have palm plantation more than 200 hectares, you can choose our 1 or 2 tons per hour palm oil produce machine. For now, we introduce the whole processing line. Yeah, you can see this. This is the overview of our palm fruit plantation, palm oil factory, and our palm oil factory better built in near the palm plantation because that can ensure we can process palm fruit within the shortest time. And because we need to sterilize the palm fruit within 48 hours, so that can avoid the increase of the acid value to ensure the best oil you will get. Firstly, the truck transported the palm fruit into our palm fruit reception section. And we put the palm fruit into the cages, and we use the hoist to transfer the palm fruit cages into our sterilizer tank. And for the material of our cages is stainless steel to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. And you can see from the video, each sterilizer tank we can put the first palm fruit cages inside. And the lid of the sterilizer can be opened and closed automatically because you can see it's controlled by the motor. And this part is our boiler room. And for boiler, we have two type boiler. The first one is like the video shows, is biomass boiler. We can use the palm fruit bunches and like the palm fruit fiber as the fuel to heat in the boiler to provide the steam to the whole processing line, so that can reduce the cost of your production. And another is natural gas boiler. You can choose one according to your personal condition. And the steam will be transferred into the whole processing line through this red pipe. And this part is steam distributor to transfer the steam into different the machines in the production line. Okay, you can see the steam transferred into our sterilizer tanks through this red pipe. The function of our sterilizer is to make the palm fruit more softened, make the palm fruit easily separate from the bunches, and also the sterilizer can condense the oil on the surface of the palm fruit, so that will be more easily to extract the oil from the fruit. And the most important function for sterilizer is to avoid the increasing of the acidic value of your oil to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. Okay, the degree of our sterilizer can reach 145 degrees, and after 1 hour later, we finish our sterilizer, and the lid opened automatically. And we use the hoist to lift out the cages. Then we came into another section, that is thresher. As video show, we pour the palm fruit inside into the thresher. Yeah, our thresher long more than 3 meters and wide 1.6 meters, so that your palm fruit have enough time to be separated from the bunches inside the thresher. And you can see from the video, the palm bunches will be collected by the small trolley automatically, and you can use the bunches as the fuel to heat in the boiler. And the separated rate of our thresher can reach 98%. And above the thresher, there have a screw conveyor. The screw conveyor is more than 3.7 meters long to transfer the palm fruit into the bucket elevator. The bucket elevator to transfer the palm fruit into our next section digester. The steel of our bucket elevator is using carbon steel. Many of our customers using this bucket elevator more than 3 or 4 years without any deformation. Okay, this part is the screw distributor. Normally, we equip 2 digesters into the whole processing line. And you can see in the bottom of in the top of the digester there have a motor. The motor drives the knife inside and rotary with high speed to cut the palm fruit into pieces. The function of digester is to cut up the palm fruit to reduce the pressure of your oil presser. And you can see there also have the steam pipe around the tank to heating the crude oil to improve the fluidity of your oil. And this one is collector. We use this collector to collect the oil when we cut the palm fruit into pieces. Some of oil will be extracted from the fruit. So in order to avoid too many oil into our presser, we use this collector to collect the oil to reduce the pressure of the presser. Okay, the crude oil will be transferred into our oil storage tank through the pipe in the back of the collector. And now we came into our pressing section. For our presser, we use the double screw presser. You can see there have 2 screws inside. The 2 screws rotate relatively. And there have the hydraulic pump in the tail of our presser to control the pressure automatically. And so that can ensure the most oil you will get, also can ensure the completely of your palm kernel, because as we all know that the palm kernel also have oil. So if we break the palm kernel oil will be mixed with the palm oil. So that your oil can reach the edible standard. So the complete of the palm kernel is very important. And the crude oil will be transferred into this oil storage tank. And through pump, the crude oil arrives in cleaning section. The first machine is vibrating screen. The material of this machine is stainless steel, because we need to ensure the best quality of oil you will get. So for this machine we use the stainless steel. And you can see there have 2 levels for this machine. The first level is 20 mesh and the second level is 40 mesh. To remove through the vibrating to remove the impurity from your oil. And this machine also can discharge the impurities automatically. And then your oil will be transferred into our clarification tank. You can see from the video, there also have the steam pipe inside to heating your oil to increase the fluidity of your oil. And you can see there have a stainless steel tank inside. Through the high-speed rotation, the cleaning oil will be flowing inside this tank, and the heavy impurity will be settled in the bottom of the clarification tank. In the market, some of manufacturer using the natural sediment for this part, so it will not have enough high efficient for production, and it cannot reach the automatic production. So we use this machine to replace the natural sediment to increase the efficiency of your machine. And this one is another storage tank. And through another pump, your oil will be transferred into our filter. You can see there have so many levels of our filter. The function of this filter is to remove the small impurities and also can remove the part of the water of your oil. And for this machine, we also equip with our customer for hydraulic control, so that this machine can discharge the impurities automatically. And after these machines, you will remove the 99% of impurity of your oil. And the cleaning oil will be transferred into our vacuum dryer system.
有买家进入直播间了。
Your crude oil will have so many water inside, so in order to ensure the best quality of oil you will get, and in order to avoid the increasing of the acid value, so we use the vacuum dryer system to remove the water from your oil. And you can see there also have the pipe inside. We transfer the steam inside and to heating your crude oil. And for this vacuum dryer system, we need the vacuum environment, so that within about 80 degrees, the water will be evaporated from your oil. And this smaller one is collector. When we created the vacuum environment for the vacuum dryer tank, some of your oil will be extracted from the tank. In order to minimize your oil loss, we use the collector to collect the oil. This one is the water jet vacuum pump to create the vacuum environment for the dryer system. Yeah, after our dryer system, the water rate of your oil can reduce to 0.2, so that your oil can be stored more than half a year. And finally, through another pump, your oil will be transferred into our oil storage tank. For our storage tank, there also have so many pipes inside to heating your crude oil, to make sure your oil is in the fluidity state. And this part should show you how to discharge the impurities of our filter. And this is the boiler. In order to protect your factory environment, we also need some machines like this one to reduce the smoking of your boiler, to ensure the best environment of your factory. Okay, that is the whole procedure of our palm oil production line. And this kind of line is suitable for 1 ton, 2 tons per hour, 3 tons per hour. But if your capacity can reach 5 tons per hour, there have some different. For this part, we do not use the hoist to transfer the pump fluid into sterilizer. Maybe we use the screw. We use the conveyor to transfer the fluid inside the tank, inside the sterilizer. And for our 5 TPH palm oil processing line, the lid of sterilizer is controlled by hydraulic, and the sterilizer can only one sterilizer is enough. We will configuration different equipment according to our customer's special demand. Okay, if you have any problem and if you are interested in our machines, you can contact me or you can send message to my back work staff. Okay, for now we have this kind of project in different countries, more than 90, like Nigeria, like Tanzania, like Ivory Coast, like Ghana, and so if you are interested, you can contact me. For now, we also have factory and a branch in Nigeria. We also have work and engineer in Nigeria. If you are interested in this kind of machine, you can send message to me. We can arrange you to visit our machines in China or in Nigeria. Okay, that's all.